Ah, good morning. The sun is rising between the mountains. The fish are swimming, the river's flowing, and everything is just doing. Hi guys and gals, and welcome back to another Lumberjack Dynasty. Today, we're going to talk about how to make money while you're waiting for your lumber to dry. Just stick around, I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, it is 6:04 in the morning. We have $0 in our account. We have 32,100 social points. And I'm going to show you how, at the beginning of every game day, what I do. So, first thing I always do is I check my trees, my apple trees. You can see there's apples on there. They're still green, so they're not ready to be picked. I check my apple trees. And then I check my beehives. I have 3 sets of beehives. There's no honey there. You can see the flowers are growing. And no honey there. What we'll do is we'll go to the greenhouse. Now, things aren't ready to be picked yet, but they're growing. I got a bunch of paprika and a bunch of chili plants, and there we go. We'll get the water going, get the moisturized. We'll come over to here and we'll check other beehives. And really, I don't get much honey from them. I might get 1 or 2 honey every 3 or 4 days. Then we come over here to the barn. And the first thing I'm going to do is switch over to my other, because I collect the grass clippings from everything I do. And I'll fill up the barn. That's going to give me 52 bags of hay. So that's good. Now what we do is I'll milk the cows. Good morning, ladies. How are you? And we'll just milk the cows. Yes, I know. I have warm hands today. It's warm out today. Yeah, I know. It feels so good to be milked. I know. You get relieved. Every time I come in here, you're so happy to see me, gals, when I come in, because you know I'm going to milk you. So we'll go ahead and let's milk you cows. And this one wants to be next. So basically I milk all the cows up. And then we'll go ahead and milk. And milk. And milk. And yes, I know this is tedious, but I get a lot of questions asked on Steam about how do you make money while you're waiting for your lumber to dry. Well, this is going to answer that question. You gotta collect your eggs and milk every day. I do not sleep through. It takes 10 days to dry your planks. I do not sleep through. You can fast forward your sleep for a week, 7 days, and you still have 3 days until the lumber is dry. I don't do that. I play this game. Every day I'm playing. Every game day is being seen. So we got everything milked here. And we got all the stuff done here at the farm. And what I'm going to do for right now is learn how to hop into a car. No, I didn't tell you to get out. And what we are going to drive up to is see Natalie, because right now we got no money and we need some money in our pockets to be able to buy the food. I do what I call a food run, but now I do it a little bit differently than I've shown you before in the past. And I do this every day. The day starts off at 6 a.m. And I'm up here. And since I'm trying to actually show you how to make money.
Hello, can I have...
Oops.
Care to trade?
We'll go ahead and sell all this stuff except for the eggs and milk and the sausages. So we'll buy all that. And I will only buy the milk and the eggs from Natalie. We'll go over here, see Sally at the coffee shop. This is our first coffee shop.
Hi there.
Nice to see you.
Care to trade?
Sure.
And we'll buy the milk from Sally. And right now we're at $2,186 since we bought and sold a bunch of stuff. Then I'll just drive this vehicle back to the house. And if you noticed in the last video, I bought some new equipment, but I kept hold of the old tractor. I have Christina. We have this SUV, so I have Christina here. I still have Christina, but she's not here. I have her up here on top of the mountain. And all I do is hop in. This is your fast travel mode. You can park vehicles around and just use them as fast travel.
Hello, can I offer you anything?
I want to trade
Care
with
to
him.
trade?
And what I will do, I will always buy his milk and his honey. There's only 3 vendors I buy honey from now. So what I'll do next is open up the map. And I move the old tractor over here. Because there's 3 vendors that do not have public transportation. There we go.
Hello,
That's a
my
little bit
friend.
better.
How are you? Take a look around. I'm sure I've got just what you need.
Care to trade?
So I can't take public transportation, but I will only buy the mushrooms and milk from him. And then what I will do next is the third one, which is Lily, which she doesn't have a bus stop and I don't have a vehicle there right now. What I'm going to do next is go see the other vendors by using the bus stop. Press F, and our first one is here by the snow ramp. And well, bus stop is across the street from the woodworking machinery store, but we'll just go ahead and run down here. Go to the coffee shop first. And we'll go from there.
It's just words.
So
I am...
Hi. How?
Oh, hello.
Care to trade?
Sure.
Let's go ahead and buy the milk from her. Now, the majority of our recipes are milk and egg based, so always buy the milk and eggs. We'll go talk to Roman.
Hello. Come closer. I'm sure you'll find some.
Care to trade?
And we'll just buy the mushroom, fish, and milk from him. Then we'll head up back to the bus stop. And we'll go to the next vendor. And I find if I do this first in the morning before I do my dailies, I find I save about 5 minutes a day, game day, or actually 5 minutes a day, period. Just doing this. So the next vendor, usually I do this a lot quicker. Next vendor is up here by this bus stop. And we pull up to the bus stop. And we just go across the street. And here's the gas station. Go to the coffee shop first. And we'll buy.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hello.
Care to trade?
Sure.
We'll go ahead and buy the milk from, I think it's Maggie. Yeah, Maggie. And we'll go see Annette, and we'll buy
Hi
everything
there. Can I help you?
from her
Care to
except
trade?
for the honey. So we'll buy all this stuff, and what we don't like, any excess milk and eggs, I still make more money canning them than I do actually so I make more money buying the milk and eggs and canning them. I make money out of that. That's the whole idea. Okay, we're here to the next stop is going to be over to here. We're going to go see Victoria. No. That. I want that. And walk across the street from Victoria. Why were you on your
Hello.
knees?
How are you?
Care to trade?
And we'll buy everything but the honey from her. And then we'll go to the second to the last vendors that we buy food from. And that's Becky. She's all the way down here, so we'll come over to here. Bus stop is right in front of the wood supply, and she's across the street. So what I will do now
Hello. May I help you?
Care to trade?
is actually buy her honey, eggs, milk, tomatoes, and pumpkins and zucchini. I'm going to open up the map. So we got all our vendors done. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 quests, daily quests to do. So we have Find My Missing Sheep. We have something else that I don't know because it's being blocked by that one. Then we have a transport job, and then we got a Find My Missing Sheep. So what we are going to do, we highlighted that. So what we are going to do is hop back into the SUV. But we are actually going to visit Lily first. So I'll bring you back when we're at Lily's.
People.
Okay, we're here at Lily.
Hi, Lily. How are you?
Nice to see you. Anything I can do for you?
I hope you don't feel too lonely out here.
Well, sometimes I do, but not at the moment. Nice of you to come and see me anyway.
I'd like to do some business with you. What exactly do you sell?
Sure. What do you need?
And what we are going to buy is we're going to buy everything but the magic beans, and I got enough sausages on me. So we'll go ahead and buy all that from her. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and drive to our first daily quest, and I'll meet you there.
All the wrong people.
Okay, guys, we're at our first quest. By hitting the right mouse button, you can
Gee,
see
that's
who
too
has the
bad.
quest. So we'll talk to Anna.
Can't talk to you now.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Need me to help you with something?
Please help me find my sheep. She is missing.
Sure. No problem.
Okay, and we'll hold the right mouse button down and look for the echoes. I'm going to go this way. This echo first. And I hold the right mouse button down to see if I come across any mushrooms or the sunlight. See if I come across any mushrooms or herbs. Where you find them is in the forest area, and we found the sheep. one of the disadvantages of doing dailies every day is that you have a tendency of running into the Find My Missing Sheep a lot. And sometimes you find mushrooms, but once you've done them a few times, mushrooms don't respawn right away. They take about 5 to 6 days to respawn, along with the herbs. So sometimes
Everybody knows
it
about
helps out, but the main thing about doing Find My Missing Sheep is
You
you
brought
get...
my sheep back. Thank you very much indeed.
Okay, is that you get, come on game, thank you. We got 18 tomato seeds. Okay, and we also received 500 social points and $50. So right now we're at $1,455. We started with 0. Started with 31,500. We're up to 32,600. So we've gained a little less than 100 points, and we got 3 more quests to do. Since right now I have no quests other than daily quests, only way I can actually build up my social points, since I bought those vehicles in the last episode, the only way I can build up my social points is to actually do the daily quest.
Take care of them all.
That's another reason why I do the daily quest every day. Who has the quest? Okay,
Can you believe it?
next one's going to be this one here. Let's see what she has.
Hello there.
Hello, good sir.
That's a nice timberjack you have there. Care to trade? I'm looking to buy some equipment, but I can't really pay a lot. Care to bargain?
Well. It's your lucky day, since my time as a lumberjack is long gone now.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Old injuries, I'm afraid. I used to go looking for adventure. Ended up with an arrow in my knee. I'm more into fishing now. With a bit of specialist knowledge, you can make a decent living selling fresh fish. So, you were saying?
The timberjack.
Right. Looking for work, are you? Tell you what, ever since I gave up cutting down trees, I really like to watch them grow. So what do you say? You plant some forest behind my farm and I'll hand over the keys to this timberjack. And I'll throw in some fishing lessons. And I do know my fish. Deal?
Deal.
All right. I can almost hear those trees growing already.
Okay, that's a quest. That's a regular quest, but we can't do that quest until we pay off our uncle and unlock the other vehicles. So, let's talk to her.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Now, with the women, you can do a couple things. When they have their quests, you can see what they need, but you can also...
Lady, let me tell you, you look really beautiful today.
Oh, thanks. So nice of you.
flirt with them. And right now she has a straight yellow face. Like Lily has a smile on her face. And once you unlock once you pay off your uncle, you also unlock dating. But you can build your reputation up with a specific lady just by flirting with them once a day, and that will get that yellow face to a green smiling face to a green smiling face with eye hearts, and then to a heart above her head, which means she is really into you. The only disadvantage is if you want to marry Lily like I'm going to do, you have to wait until you can't flirt with Lily, but you already have a head start where you already got a smiley face over her. So once you got the person with the heart over the head, you can end up dating. We'll go more into detail once we unlock that. So let's see what she has.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Need me to help you with something?
I'm really tired of all this grass and bushes. Can you clean it up for me, please?
Sure. No problem.
Oh, and there's one thing I forgot to sell, which we can sell after we're done with that. Okay, basically, I mean, you if you take a look over the upper right hand corner, you'll see I have, let me turn that off. Thank you. You can, I have 1,730 left of grass to cut, and I got to cut down 11 bushes. And what I like doing is, if you hold the right mouse button, that green circle tells you where the boundary is for your cutting. But I like to do it in sections. So, and if I come across bushes in that section, I'll go ahead and do that. But I cut this down in sections. Most important thing about this thing is picking up the grass clippings. It isn't part of the quest, but this is how you feed your cows, and the excess you can actually sell. So you don't have to get rid of this stuff. I like getting rid of this stuff, so when you're done, it looks a lot more professional. You cleaned up behind them and all that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is do this quest off camera and bring you back when it is done. Okay guys, we finished that quest.
Gee,
so
that's
let's
too
go
bad.
turn it in.
Nicely done. Thank you.
Okay, we got $490 and 980 social points, so we're up to $1,945. We're up to 33,580 and social points, so that helps us out a lot. So I'll meet you at the next quest. Oh yeah, by the way, this quest I've already talked about, so I'll meet you at the next quest. See you there. Okay guys, this is the transport quest, so we're gonna just back up like this.
Is that so?
That's good enough. That's close enough. So we'll come over to here. I'm gonna get rid of the stars.
That's
Hold
his
the right
choice.
button. Okay, he has the quest for us.
Not now, sorry.
Hi there.
Good to see you.
Need me to help you with something?
I need frozen fruits delivered to my client, fast. Just remember to deliver it yourself. I don't want it anywhere near public transportation.
Sure. No problem.
Okay, the public transportation he's talking about is the bus. You can only do this by the car, and it's timed. You got 6 minutes and 32 seconds. We're going from here to all the way down there. So let's hop in the vehicle. And we need to drive as fast as we can. So what I'm going to do is actually come over to here and take a left at this intersection here. One of the things that you need to know a lot about is the roads and how to get there quickly, especially if you're doing quests like this. This is a time quest. The more time it takes you to get there, the less money you make. Sometimes you get all the money, which is going to be $334, or sometimes it can be part of that $340. It just depends on how fast you get there. So we're going to go this way, and since we're going uphill, we're going to hit R, cruise control, because we go faster uphill with the cruise control than we do holding W. Don't ask me why, I'm not the developer of the game. Okay, now I'll get out of cruise control, and you can see I'm actually going a lot faster now. And I would always suggest not to do this quest until you have a fast vehicle. This vehicle or faster. There's a dune buggy and a Corvette, which is each one are faster than this one. But the fastest vehicle, once you get to this vehicle, then start doing the transport quest. If you still have Christina, don't do it. It's not worth your time. because you make no social points doing this. All you do is make some money. We're still at $334. We got 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And like I said, knowing the roads help you out a lot. If it's a little tricky spot here, but he's on the beach. But you gotta know these little shortcuts, these little pathways, and how to get to where you're going fast. So
You delivered it really fast. Impressive.
we got all the money, 334. We're up to $2,779, and we're up 33,580. Since we don't have any regular quests that we can do, the only way we can the only way we can earn social points. I thought there was another quest up here. Maybe not. So this is the last quest. But this is the only way you can earn social points while playing this game, and we need social points to help defer the cost of buying equipment. And the only way you can make social points right now is by doing quests. Now, we didn't make any money on that, but hey, I'll meet you at the next location and see you there. Okay guys, we're at the next quest location, and
People say a lot
Grace
of things.
has the thing.
I'm busy right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, how are you?
Hi there.
Such beautiful eyes. You're special. You know that?
Thanks. You're not that bad yourself either.
Hello.
Hi there.
Need me to help you with something?
I can't find my sheep. Can you help me?
Sure. No problem.
Now, doing the Find My Missing Sheep quest helps you out in a couple ways. The first way it helps you out is the only way you can gain seeds. You can't buy seeds in this game. So the only way you can actually get seeds in this game is doing this quest, is Find My Missing Sheep. The main seeds I'm looking for is paprika, I can tell you that right now. But you can also find herbs along the way. If you keep holding the right mouse button down, you can find mushrooms. And what I like doing is I find mushrooms. I look for mushrooms every time I do this quest. I look around, look for mushrooms, pick them up. And when I get to 1,000, once I get to 1,000 mushrooms in my pantry, I won't be buying mushrooms from any of the vendors. I'll just be doing that myself. And technically, I could do a lot of fishing if I wanted to. I want to get as much mushrooms and herbs as possible. Technically, I can stop buying mushrooms, and that saves me a little money. Makes me a little bit more money. But we're still looking for the mushrooms, and there might be mushrooms and no animals. This is basically animal sounds that we're tracking right now. It could be any animal sounds. So we're going to this one first. See if we can find the sheep. And usually where there's wild animals, there's mushrooms, herbs, and all that good stuff. There's a wild boar. And like I said before, doing these quests on a regular basis, you kind of pick up all the mushrooms and all that. Sometimes you might find mushrooms that don't have wild animals like we just did on the way over here. We got some mushrooms over here. And you actually get to know where the mushrooms are after you do these quests. Each mushroom we find that goes into our inventory. Each strawberry goes into our inventory. And like I said, I like waiting until I get to about 1,000 mushrooms in my pantry before there goes the bird. Before I stop buying mushrooms, I can just do these dailies after I get to 1,000. I might drop down mushroom under 1,000, but if I do these dailies, usually I find enough to keep me. I usually find enough mushrooms, and sometimes instead of doing, I do the daily quests every day, but sometimes. Okay, we gotta cross the river again. Sometimes I find if you hop, it's a little bit quicker. Okay, yeah, it's definitely across the river, so we gotta go this way. Use the lane bridge is what I call it. Get through the water. You just gotta look for these, look for the sheep. Be on the lookout for mushrooms and herbs, because we can make some good products with the herbs. We can make herbal potions and herbal this and herbal that, and make some money. Where the hell am I? Sometimes knowing is if you have to swim across, it's a lot slower. If I have to, you little son of a beta. Let's go to that one. Go on this side of the river. There it is. I don't think I've been out in this area for a while. Yeah, we gotta cross the river, but this is a little lane bridge again. And we got some mushrooms again, because I haven't been out this way for a while. Oh, and there's the sheep. So we found the sheep. Just gonna go ahead and collect all the mushrooms, look for any herbs, any strawberries while we're doing that. Mushrooms are brown, strawberries and herbs are green. Like that. So got some herbs. Just picking out some mushrooms, then we'll go ahead and pick up the sheep and then go back once I. Looks like we got all the mushrooms around here. Let's just keep looking. There's the sheep. Okay. So we'll pick up the sheep. And we're gonna turn the sheep in. Yes, you've been a bad sheep. Sheep. Yeah, that's my sheep impression. And sometimes if you skip, get the right rhythm. Actually, I know there's some mushrooms around here somewhere. Okay, I already got everything from over here, so I ain't worrying about that. Going a different way. Hi guys, how are you? Turning sheep, don't mind me, just passing through.
Can we do something about it?
So what if he did? That's his choice. People say a lot of things. You've saved my sheep. Thank you very much.
Okay, we saved her sheep. We'll head back to the vehicle. Cucumbers, 15. And we got 60 social points and 600 social points and $60. One more stop on the way home because I've got to sell something, so I need to sell it. But we don't have to. He doesn't have any food. This is the last shop, the one that's close to us, and he doesn't have. The only thing he doesn't have anything other than fishing.
Hello there. Welcome to...
So, what do you have in your store?
And basically what I forgot to sell is this. So I'm going to sell that. That's $239. We'll sell that, and we'll sell 138 of the grass, and that's $55.20. Hey, that's money. That's money in our pocket, so there's this. Still close to home. And I'll show you what I do with all the food I bought. Since we didn't have anything ready for the groceries, but before we do that, I actually need to go to the lumber mill. And I need to check on the status. I do this every day because you never know. Sometimes it dries faster than... It takes 10 days, but sometimes it dries a little bit faster. So we're at 20, so I got 2 more days of drying. So I got 2 more days of doing what I'm doing. Then I'll go ahead and do everything I need to do to make money with the lumber mill, which we will go over in the next episode. Because there's a couple other things that we need to discuss about the lumber mill. And I screwed up. We're not going there. How much food? We got 70. That's not bad. So let's go ahead and pull into here. We'll hop out. And we'll go to our pantry. Now in my pantry, I keep a lot of stuff. I keep 100 milk, I keep 100 eggs, and I keep 100 of zucchinis. And I'm going to take all these tomatoes we bought, and I'm going to put that, because the 2 items I'm growing right now are paprika, which I need the zucchini and the mushrooms for. And I'm also growing chili peppers, which I need the tomatoes and the mushrooms for. So that way we can make some more money once we harvest those. Which I'll show you when we'll talk about that when we come back to the next episode. And then I got my herbs, seeds, and all my tools down here also. So what I'm going to do is come up here. And the first thing I'm going to do is go to herbals. So I can make two pox potions. So that's the herbal potions stuff. We make a lot more money per item than we do than the other stuff. Then we go to cook, because right now we haven't unlocked unique recipes. But we're gonna make our well-land style mushroom at 17, and Depending on the quantities that's at our vendors at the time, you can get anywhere from 13 to 23 dishes. And that's the second highest dish that we can sell. We'll make some of the apples we got. And we'll go ahead and make some apple pies. I never make honey ice cream because I actually lose money, because if I buy the honey, it's actually, I lose money by making this, so I never make that. Do the fish. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do the fish, there's one important thing I got to do is make sure Typhoon, there's Oscar, where's Typhoon? Oh, Typhoon needs to be fed, and she eats fish. So we fed her, now she's happy. I like to keep my animals happy and in love with me. So we'll go ahead and now we'll go do the mushroom, go to the fish bakery specials. Don't make much money on it, but hey, money's money. I still make money doing this. Take this zucchinis, because we've got 100 in storage right now, so we got 14 of that egg casserole. Then I'll can the rest of the milk I got, since I've already got 100 milk in storage. And I make money by canning it. Not much money, but I'll still make money from canning it. And the same thing with the eggs. I make money by canning the eggs, so we got 69. So we do make money doing this. Okay, so next time I go out, I'm just going to go back to my pantry. And I put my stuff in here in the pantry because that way I don't accidentally sell it. Sometimes clicking through everything, sometimes you accidentally sell stuff you're not supposed to sell. I'll put the mushrooms back. Did I forget the honey? Yeah, evidently I did. I thought I put tomatoes over there. I did all except for one. But the next time I go out, I'll sell all this. I'll make a little bit. I got 2 of these. I think these are $2.50 a bottle, so that's $500 right there. And I make anywhere from $500 to $1,000 on the canned eggs, and about $200 to $500 on the milk, depending on the quantity. And the quantity varies from time to time. But we have 493. So we have more honey than we started out with. We have more mushrooms than we started out with. I have an apple here. Let's leave the apple there. But you can see now, after selling the food and doing the daily quest, we have $2,633. We started off with about $32.50, I think. $32,500. Now we're up to $34,180. So our social points are going up, which is good. Now, I'll come over here, and we need to pay off our uncle. So far, I paid him $29,731. We still owe $268, and what I'll do is the money that we earned today, I'll pass the money, and we'll come back to that information. Now we have paid off $32,000, and we still owe $217,000. So at the end of every day, I pay off. I make a payment to my uncle, and I keep him happy too. So in the next episode, we're going to talk about the lumber mill and what we need to do to keep the lumber mill going. And as you can see, it is a little after 1, and it took me a little bit longer because I'm talking about what I'm doing, but usually I'm done around between 11 and 12, so I could go mushroom hunting if I want. I can go fishing if I want. So more fish. That way I have fish to feed the typhoon, and I got fish I can make to do other things. So in the next episode, we are going to talk about the lumber mill and how to keep it running and making sure you have enough lumber in stock. So if you're new to the channel and are interested in this series, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos I do come along and when I go live here on YouTube. Also, do me a favor, hit that like button. Every like I get gets this channel seen a little bit more to help grow this channel, and I would really appreciate that. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or different ideas here about this series or any other series I do, leave them down below in the comments. I read every comment and suggestion, and I might do a video on one of your comments and suggestions. I get a lot of people asking me about, Lumberjack Dynasty, because I have over 2,000 hours on Lumberjack Dynasty, and they ask me a lot of questions. I got other games like I got almost 2,500 hours in Ark, and I got a lot of people asking me questions about Ark on Steam. And the other games I play, they ask me questions. So, just ask the question. So, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Be safe out there in the world. Have fun playing your games, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.